The Smiths on in the whip now. 212, that's the zip pal.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another vloggy vlog. If you are new around here, hello, my name is Tay. I'm a first year medical student at UCLA documenting this journey to the MD, baby. We're here, we're going through it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to join our family. Y'all, I'm not even gonna waste any time. It is here again. I feel like I was just recording one of these vlogs and it is the finals week vlog. So today is Wednesday, February 24th, and my final is 1 week from today, next Wednesday, March 3rd. Is your girl ready? No, but you can follow me on this process as I attempt to get as ready as possible. So we have a lot to do. I'm going to vlog the entire week from Wednesday to Wednesday, and you'll see my score release, you'll see it all, because you know I'm an open book. So I'm stressed, y'all. I am so stressed. Let me tell you what is on the plate for today. So luckily we do not have any classes this week. Normally we do have classes leading up to finals, which I still think is messed up, but this week they gave us the week completely off. There's just some review sessions and that's it. So that's awesome because I don't have any new material I need to learn other than what I need to catch up on. So today it's about 1 p.m. I slept in today because I was up till like 4 a.m. studying last night. So got my sleep. Today I am going to do some boards and beyond videos to really hammer in the endocrine and reproductive system into my brain. We're in block 3. I know it's been a while since I picked up the camera. Block 3 is the digestive tract, or I guess the gastrointestinal tract, the reproductive medicine tract system, and the endocrine system. So that is what we're learning about this block. And I am not feeling too good about reproductive medicine and endocrine. So that's what I'm gonna review this morning, or I guess this afternoon. And then I have a live workout class. So I'm gonna get in a workout at 4 p.m. And then after that, I'm gonna go to anatomy lab. So we've got a full jam-packed day today. We can do it, we can do it. So in the past, if you've watched any of my past finals vlogs, we've only had 1 or 2 exams. This is the first block where we will have 3 exams. We have an anatomy practical where we go in, they pin different structures on the cadavers and we have to be able to identify them, or we have to be able to answer secondary questions about those structures. So you have to know everything. You only have a minute per question. So that is why I am going into the anatomy lab to practice. We also have our standard written final, which is what you see me take 2 times now. That's our 3-hour exam on all the lecture material. And then last we have our OSCE, which is our clinical exam, and that is basically an interview with a standardized patient to test us on everything that we've learned so far in the block. There are birds right outside just chirping away. You can't see that. Oh yeah, look at them. Anyway, so let's just get to work. I'm gonna make myself a sandwich since it's lunchtime, and hopefully I can understand calcium and reproduction today. So let's get it going. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, let's go. All right, y'all. So this is like the first time I picked up the camera. I did a little bit of work this morning, or I guess this early afternoon, but now I just finished my live workout class and it is now the evening. So it is now 5:45 p.m. and I have an appointment to go into the anatomy lab at 6. So I'm gonna take a quick shower, eat a little something, and then head over to the anatomy lab for a few hours to study some anatomy and make sure I'm feeling really, really good about it. So I will see y'all when I'm all clean. Okay, bye. All right, showered and ready to go. I think I'm gonna make a quick protein shake because I didn't eat anything just to hold me over because I'm gonna be there probably for about 2 hours, give or take. So let's whip up a bean protein shake. I will put the link in the description. Best protein shakes ever. And then we'll be on our way. Let's get it.
The Smiths on in the whip now. 212, that's the zip pal. Feel like Puffin 96, drinking Cristal. They say I'm a bad influence, but she been wild. I cannot really explain last night. She just want an Instagram mad life. Maybe I was different in the past.
All right, y'all, so I made it to the lab. I'm in the bathroom right now because I'm gonna put on my scrub top. She look ready to go? Do I look ready to go? And I also wanted to show y'all what I bring with me to lab because I can't film in there, obviously. So before I go in, wanted to let you know how I study. basically we have ID lists because there are set things. There's like 500 things that we have to go in and be able to ID, and then on top of that we have to be able to answer secondary questions about those things that are on the list. So for any structure we have to also pretty much be able to say what innervates it, what its function is, what provides the blood supply. So I have compiled all of our ID lists just so I felt good about myself and really was sure I wasn't missing anything, and I made them into my own ID lists. So these are color-coded, of course, to help me make sure that I'm going in and being productive. So I'll flip the camera around and show you exactly what it is, because there's a nice little ledge here. They look like this. And so you can see like green is organs, arteries, veins, muscles, nerves, and I split them up by kind of like by subject. So we have 3 main subjects. We have the GI tract, so it says upper GI, mid-gut, all of that, and then the pelvis. So I have what structure I need to identify, and then I also have which body to find the structures on, because not all bodies have all of the structures, and it's helpful and can save a bunch of time to know which bodies have what you're looking for, so that you're not spending time looking for something that is not there. And then I have a column for important relationships, just notes to help me find where this thing is. And then additional notes, which is usually just questions that I have about things. So yeah, I just thought I would share this with y'all. I've got it all of that. So I'm gonna go in. I've already run through all of these packets. They're each like 10 pages. I've already run through all of these one time, some of them twice. So the goal is today to go through all of them again and on as many bodies as possible, so that tomorrow I can ask any specific questions with specific bodies and I know where to find them and what questions to ask specifically. So I want to make sure that I can identify all of this stuff on any body. So there's like 12 bodies in there. I really only looked at 2 or 3, but let's go.
Yeah, you got this energy. Lionheart therapy.
Oh, all right, y'all. It is late. It is 11:30 p.m. and I am just now leaving anatomy lab. So I've been here for like 4 hours. Let me strip down. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna take off my top because it's kind of tight with this undershirt. And I'm gonna slap on my hoodie because I'm gonna go walk to my car in the cold. Ooh. Oh gosh. My life. Okay, well, I'm feeling good. I was able to go through 4 bodies and look at everything on 4 bodies, which I feel like is huge. So, feeling pretty good. Tomorrow I have a review session where I can ask any questions. So I was writing down specific bodies that I wasn't sure about, or if they had stuff I wasn't sure about. So now we're gonna head home and might do a little bit more studying. I don't know, I'm tired. I have to study some lecture material though. I'm a little bit behind. Let's take it one step at a time. I'm proud of myself for what I just did. Yeah, so put on my big hoodie, get to my car safely, and be on my merry way. It's so late, no one's here. So I figured it'd be cool to show you a little bit of the building that I go to every day. Cold, but I parked close by because I'm not taking no chances at night. Good afternoon, y'all. We're back on campus to go back to anatomy lab. I have a review session that's like given by the faculty, so I'm bringing all my questions from all my late nights in the anatomy lab to this session right now. So it's going to be about 2 hours during our normal anatomy block time, or time block, I don't know. So I'll see you when it's done. I'm just walking in. It'll be done by like 3, so only 2 hours. I'm not going to spend 4 hours in the lab again until tomorrow. So I'll check in with y'all in a bit.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend?
Okay, so hi everyone. Happy Friday, I just pulled up to the anatomy lab to do a little bit last minute studying. I did some studying this morning or earlier in the day today, which is what you saw at my desk. But now it's time to get back in the anatomy lab because our anatomy exam is on Tuesday. And I need to make sure that I'm good to go. So I'm gonna go back in the lab, take my list of all the structures, go over as many things as I can again, because it's all about retention, active recall, and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm about to go do, and then I'm headed home again. I'm not gonna stay here for too long. Tonight is Gia Page Soul's birthday. That is one of my best friends from college, so we're gonna have a little virtual party. So I gotta get home for that. So I tried to do all my studying in the beginning of the day so that I can have this part of the day clear. So that's the plan. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on, baby. Let's go ahead and go in and look at some bodies. All right, let's go learn. Okay, happy Saturday, everyone. It is like, what time is it? I know these days have been flying by, but it's because I keep going to anatomy lab and I can't take the camera in there and like show you what I'm doing. So I apologize, but it is about 2:45 p.m. on Saturday. Oh man, I just finished my live workout class for the Hit It Hard bootcamp that I was doing. It was awesome. And you guessed it, it is time to go back into anatomy lab. So I'm going to shower, clean up, put on the scrubs again, go back into anatomy lab, and then I'm actually going to try to study on campus somewhere because that hasn't been doing it for me. So I'm going to attempt to find a spot that's open and secluded just to get some real hardcore studying in. So that is my plan for today, and hopefully I'll actually be able to film myself studying because I won't just like be in anatomy lab the whole time. Oh my god, it's Saturday. Today is the second to last day I can go into anatomy lab because the lab closes Sunday like midnight, or like I guess 11:59 p.m. So because they've set up for the exam, oh my gosh. So I need to go in and make sure I can ID everything. So that's the plan, and then we'll get some studying on. So I'm excited. I hope I can have a productive day today. Please send productive vibes, even though by the time you see this, it will have already happened. But I'm sending myself, my future self, productive vibes. I can do this. I can do this. All right, y'all, here I am back on campus, showered, back in the same scrubs I was in yesterday. I washed them, no, so don't worry. And it's time to go into anatomy lab. I'm tired. And I haven't even started and I'm already tired. Now is the time to dig deep, find that inner motivation, go in there. I don't need to stay for too long. I just want to go through the pelvis. I think is going to be super helpful for me. It's going to be fine, everything's fine. So I'm going to go in there and then hopefully be able to go into one of the study buildings and study for a little bit in just a different environment that's not home because it's rough out here, okay? So let's get it done, team. We can do this. We can do this. We got to dig deep. It's crunch time. Let's go. So I got this. You got this. I got this. Let's get it done. We're back in our usual spot in the bathroom. Just got out of anatomy lab. It is 8:27 p.m. So I said I was only gonna stay for like 2 hours. What was that? Like maybe like three hours. I am feeling so much better, y'all. Like I went through the last 2 bodies that I hadn't seen. There's probably about 12 to 14, probably 14 intact bodies. And I went through the last 2 or 3 that I hadn't seen. So now I've seen every single body and I'm able to identify everything on every single body. That's where we're at. And then that's like for full bodies. So we're learning the neck and kind of like inside the oral cavity. So I'm able to do oral cavity all the way down to anterior neck and the entire GI tract, all of this on like 14, 15 bodies. Okay, and then when it comes to pelvis, they have these, they're called prosections, which are like pre-dissected sections of cadavers so that you can like focus in on one area. So they kind of have the pelvis just like this, and then they have some that are split in half so we can see the anatomy inside, and there's probably about 8 or 9 of those. I've looked at all of those at least 2 times, and I can identify everything on those. So are we gonna be okay? I don't know. I still need to study this secondary information for all of the IDs, so 50% of the exam is going to be being able to look at something and just identify what it is, what blood vessel, you know, what organ. The other 50% of the questions are going to be, tell me something about this organ. So where does this blood vessel go? Or what nerve fibers are found in this nerve? So you have to know what the thing is in order to even answer the secondary question. But I don't know any secondary information at this time. So that is next on my list to do. I am now going to change out of my scrubs. I brought like some sweats, another all black outfit pretty much. Something comfortable to study in, and I'm gonna try to go next door, maybe get some food, and then see how much studying we can get done tonight. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling in the zone. I didn't want to go in, and you know, I was feeling kind of like but I went in and I did it, so I'm feeling good about it. I'm gonna change and then head over to the study building and hope that I can study there. Otherwise, I will just go to the business lounge in my apartment at home. But we're not going back to my desk. So let's get it done. The night is still young. The night is still young. And so I've been with the bodies too long. All right, all changed and now walking back to my car. I got a close parking spot, so I'm not walking like crazy far in the dark. And I'm gonna grab some snacks I packed and my water and see if I can get into this building. We're gonna hope. All right, it is open, I made it. It feels so good to sit down. I've been standing at the donor bodies for so long, so it feels good to be seated. Who remembers this room? This would be from block 1, early on. I'm in my La Monica's pizza room, all alone. I've got all my stuff ready to go. I'm so hungry. So I think I'm gonna order some food and then we're just gonna work here until I can't work anymore, and then I'm gonna go home. I just need some separation between work and home, or I guess school and home, because every time this week when I've been coming home from anatomy lab, I just feel tired and I'm like, I don't wanna do anything else. I'm not in the mood to study. So hopefully coming here first, I can get some studying in here and then go home, and home can just be where I relax. So that is the plan, Stan. What do I need to do today? What don't I need to do today? I need to finish up reproductive medicine and I need to do secondary anatomy. But I think today, all right, we'll figure it out. You can see, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's get to work. Let's go. It is 11:55 p.m., pretty much midnight. I actually made really good progress, and I'm proud of myself. I have a much better understanding of reproduction, the development of the reproductive system. Still have more to go though. You know, I have until Wednesday. I keep forgetting today's Saturday. I have until Wednesday. I have more time than I think. I think it's because anatomy is like creeping up and it's on Tuesday that I'm like, ah. So I do need to learn the secondary information for anatomy. So my thought process is, it doesn't take me very long to memorize things, which is nice. It takes me longer to conceptually understand, but at least for anatomy, it's a lot of just like rote memorization of like which fibers are where and what's happening. So I'm thinking if I can make those Anki cards tomorrow morning, study them tomorrow evening, or before I go to anatomy lab, because I gotta go back tomorrow, and then study them again on Monday. That should be enough for me to retain the information. I don't know if you watched my last finals vlog, but I learned like probably like 500 things in the span of a day for anatomy. That's just like my strong suit. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm good at that. Now the conceptual stuff for lecture, that takes me more time. I gotta go through like my Anki cards. I gotta really understand things. I'm hoping I can retain this anatomy information by just doing it tomorrow and Monday, and that is just gonna take me going through the PowerPoints to make sure I hit all of that extra information. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I think I'm gonna call it a night tonight. There's still more I gotta do, but I have till Wednesday. So I'm gonna go and get me some Popeyes, okay? Which is a little bit of a drive. It's like 15 minutes away, but I really want some Popeyes. I literally clicked on my phone and saw someone eating fried chicken on Twitter and I was like, snap. I want some Popeyes. So I think I'm gonna go get a Popeyes chicken sandwich and then be at peace with myself. I'll check in with y'all in the morning when I'm fresh again and hopefully ready to do this again. So we can do it. We're almost done. Right, happy Sunday, y'all. It is about 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I have woken up. I am feeling refreshed. So first things first that we are going to do today is learn this anatomy secondary information. So I'm gonna go in to all of the PowerPoints from anatomy that we've been given, find the secondary information and put it in Anki, and then study that before I go to anatomy lab for the last time before the exam. Let's get it on. All right, y'all, it is about 5. Oh my gosh, it's 5 p.m. That means I have about 7 hours of work time, okay, before sleep, pretty much, you know. I could go back into the anatomy lab. That is what I originally was planning to do. I had an appointment for today, but I've been to the anatomy lab probably a total of 9 or 10 times in the past week and a half. And I've looked at every single body in the anatomy lab. I think that might not be the best use of my time. If I'm being honest with myself and like doing some deep reflection, I think I enjoy going to the anatomy lab because I already know things when I get there. That brings me a sense of comfort, you know, like knowing things and being able to feel good about knowing information that I have studied. So if I'm being honest, do I really need to go back? Like there are other things I don't know, like the secondary information. I shouldn't go. That just means I have to step into the uncomfortable zone of studying things that I don't know. And that's uncomfortable for everyone. Like, if you feel that in your studying, you're not alone. It's uncomfortable to interact with material and information that you are not sure about. It's just how it is, but that's the way you get sure, is by interacting with that material, practicing, studying, all of that. So I just need to cross that hump. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So we've got 7 hours until midnight. I think I should spend half the time learning secondary information for anatomy. It's like 3.5 hours. The other half doing lecture material so I can feel good about reproduction and endocrine and all of that. We can do it. We can do it. This is where you push through. Let's keep studying. So I'm gonna do anatomy first. Anatomy, because that's what I'm most uncomfortable with because I don't know anything about secondary stuff. So let's go, team. We got this. Let's go. So y'all, it is now Monday night, and I'm sorry I haven't picked up the camera much. I've literally just been studying anatomy, so I feel like it's been kind of boring. Since we last spoke, I'm just going over the secondary information. I'm planning to go through them. I made Anki cards for everything pretty much. So I'm planning to go through these cards tonight, and then in the morning, hopefully gonna wake up 8 or 9 a.m. My exam's at 11. So hopefully I can get one more run through in the morning and then go take this exam. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. We have 2 exams. I have anatomy at 11 a.m. Then I have my clinical OSCE at 3 p.m., which I still have not prepped for. But I think 3 hours is enough time to prepare for it. Let's continue studying. I'll film myself studying a little bit tonight because we're going at it. And I know it can be motivating to see me studying and actually like going through the motions. Done. I've studied 713 cards today and it is now 3 a.m. My test is at 11. You should always get good sleep before a test, but I'm probably gonna get up at 9. I feel like that's reasonable, just to run through these cards one more time. So I will see y'all in the morning. All right, y'all, I am done with my anatomy exam. I just took it. It is now 12 p.m. and it's done. I woke up around 9 a.m. this morning to get some extra studying in and it paid off. I definitely think I passed. And I'm so grateful. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. So 1 exam down, 2 to go. I have my clinical exam for doctoring where I have to interview a patient in 3 hours and I have not prepped yet. Not too worried. because there's not a lot of prep that you need to do for these interviews, but I'm gonna spend the next 3 hours prepping, eating. A huge weight has just been lifted off because I studied all of that secondary information yesterday and this morning, and I'm just thanking God for the power of my brain right now. I probably missed a few. There were a few I wasn't sure about, but definitely I think you can miss 18 and still pass. I didn't miss 18, so I'm feeling good. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I was almost late too. That's why I didn't vlog myself going. I was running because I forgot my phone in the car and had to go back because that's where our symptom tracker is, that we can prove that we don't have COVID pretty much. I'm feeling good, so I will check in with y'all when I get home. All right, I'm home, changed into my robe, because do I wear anything else? No, I don't. And I was gonna make butter chicken with garlic naan, but I figured I want that to be like my victory meal tonight and or tomorrow after I finish. Oh my gosh, everything is so loud. Austin is boxing on the roof. I want to make a victory meal after I finish my next exam. So I've got a Chinese chicken salad here, and we are going to get to work. We're gonna prep for this interview. All I need to do is read up on chlamydia because that is what this patient is going to have, and I'm gonna have to break the news to them, and I believe take a sexual history is what's going on today. So let's prep, let's eat, and let's get going. All right, y'all, it's about that time. I am logging in to do my OSCE, and I'm actually feeling really good. I'm excited to do this interview. Got my white coat. So I'm gonna log in and do this interview. Fingers crossed it goes okay. But I'm excited, I'm nervous excited, so I think it's gonna go well. And I'll see y'all when it's over, and I'll let you know how it went. Then we'll be 2 exams down, 1 to go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, see you soon. Hi, my name is Tay Butler. I'm a first-year medical student here at UCLA. Is it okay if I talk with you a bit before the doctor comes in? All right, so with that, why don't we start by discussing what brings you into the clinic today? All right, y'all, it's over, it's done. I killed it, but I'm so hurt. I needed like 1 more minute to close this thing out, and I ran out of time. We had 25 minutes, and I just needed like 30 seconds more to like summarize. I just want those 30 seconds. I did okay still. It felt really good. I felt like I had a flow, a mojo. I really connected with the patient. Dang, that 25 minutes is just rough when you have to get through everything. We had to do a full past medical history. So that includes your surgical history, medications, past hospitalizations, any sort of conditions. Then we had to do a full social history. So home life, education, work, activity outside of work, sexuality, drugs, all of that, drugs and alcohol. Then we had to do a full sexual history, which is like a whole thing of its own. So like sexual practices, protection, past history of STIs, all of that stuff. And then, this is all in 25 minutes. Then we had to tell the patient that her test results came back for chlamydia. Then we had to explain the condition. First, we had to give space for her to even like process that. Then we had to explain the condition, counsel the patient through it, talk about treatment options, and talk about next steps. Oh, I was so close to getting to my closing with the next steps. She agreed to the antibiotic, and I was going to say, okay, so just to summarize what we've talked about, we're gonna go on this antibiotic, we're gonna discuss ways you can tell your partner. But no, it had to end. Oh, okay, it's okay, it's fine. Everything's fine, everything's fine. So 2 exams down, 1 to go, baby. We've got our 3-hour exam in the morning. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna take a little bit of time to rest, and then going to watch some more videos, some review videos, just to get that information in my brain rolling, and we will be good to go. So y'all, it is officially time. It is 7:58. I don't know if you can see that. In the morning, the phone's gonna go off and away, and it's time for the final exam, last exam, 3-hour block exam on all of our lecture material. I'm nervous. I'm like logging in right now. So I've got my Grey's Anatomy sweatshirt on for good luck. I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna do it. Got a little juice. Oh, and I live right next to an alley. So yeah, just fingers crossed, wish me luck. And I'll see you soon. I look like a hot mess, but it is done. I'm free. I'm free. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I'm free till these scores come out, because it was okay. It felt okay. Fingers crossed I passed. Like, this was our first time having to do 3 exams in a row. And that was hard. It took a lot of studying away from this exam to have to study for anatomy, and you know, vice versa. So if I passed, I'm like shooting for that mid-80s range. I will be like, yes. Today I'm just going to relax for the first time in a long time. I'm actually gonna go take a nap to rest my brain, because I have a live workout class at 4 p.m. today. I want to make sure I'm rested for that, because I didn't get much sleep last night. But holy moly, I'm glad it's over. So I'm gonna go lay down, eat a bagel, and nap, and I'll let you know when the scores are out. And I really hope that I pass, otherwise this will be really sad and I'll be crying, so we'll see. All right, y'all, so I just finished my live workout class, and someone says the grades are already posted. What? Oh yeah, wow, it's exactly what I thought it would be. I got an 85. I know myself. Oh, thank you, God. And my overall grade for the block was a 91% is what it's looking like. Yes. Okay, I'm so happy. There were a lot that I wasn't sure about, and I felt like I was rushing towards the end, because like I said earlier, the question stems were so long, and I just wasn't prepared to do so much reading comp. Like, that takes a lot of time out of exam taking. Block 3 is laid to rest. This was probably the hardest block yet, just because there was so much going on. Like, there was just so much going on. So I am feeling blessed with this 85 out of 100. I guess that's it then. I know I didn't show myself studying too much. It's because I didn't actually study as much as I would have liked for this test, because I had so many other tests to study for. I'm actually really proud of myself for even like doing what I was able to do. I don't think I've ever taken that many like super important exams in a row like that, 2 on the same day, that all require you to know so much information. Like, this stuff is crazy. So I'm feeling good. The hard work definitely paid off. I'm looking forward to the next block. We literally have 3 days off, and then we start again on Monday. I guess I can let you know when my anatomy score comes back as well. So maybe this isn't goodbye. I'll let you know what I get on my anatomy exam that I was super nervous about, and on my clinical exam, because we have to pass those as well in order to pass the block. I say this is a solid job. Is it the best? No. But I'm absolutely happy with it, and I think I can definitely do better in the future, but I am not mad at it, you know what I mean? We did it, team! It looks like we have passed at least one part of block 3, so we'll see with the rest. All right, y'all, hello. So it is actually Monday now, March 8th. We have officially started a new block. So if you see me in the same outfit in the next vlog, it's because I've already started vlogging. Just got notified our anatomy scores dropped. I was waiting to finish the vlog to check that grade. So I'm gonna assume, because I didn't get an email inquiring about my academic standing, that I passed. Still nervous, so we will see. Oh, okay, I almost just had a heart attack. It's out of 60. Sorry, I almost just died a little. It's out of 60. I got a 56 out of 60, and I saw 56, and I thought I got a 56%. Okay, that's a pass. We got a 93, baby. Yes. You know what though? I earned that. Because I was in that anatomy lab. Wow, hard work definitely pays off. I think my challenge for this upcoming block that I'm in right now, I guess, is going to be figuring out how to study for all of these exams that are just one on top of the other, because this block 3, was the first time we had 3 exams back to back to back. And I think I studied for anatomy maybe too much. I mean, it clearly paid off, but I think it made my computer exam, the big 3-hour final exam, and all the lecture material, I didn't get to study for that as much, so that grade kind of dipped from where I'm normally at. So just figuring out how to balance all of it, but Wow, wow, wow. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm so proud of myself. You know what? What a wonderful way to end this vlog. I feel renewed and excited to take on this block, because this new block, which you'll see in the next vlog, is so anatomy heavy. Because I'm transparent, you know, I'll be transparent if I ever fail, I'll be transparent if I do well. Okay, let's see, reports. Oh, there I am. Oh, cringe. That is from my final interview when I told my patient she had chlamydia. Okay, I guess my score has not been released yet, which is fine. So that marks the end of this finals vlog. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and we're making our way through, y'all. This was not my best block by far. It was a struggle. I would say it was probably my worst block so far, even though I really enjoyed the material. But I'm gonna try and bounce back even harder and even better in this next block. So thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next vlog that I'm literally filming right now of the first week of Block 4, baby. Okay, y'all. See you later. Bye.